Hi, everybody. I wanted to talk today about how I make vision boards, which is basically a canvas of pictures that bring you a lot of inspiration and empowerment and helps meld the mind to create subconscious patterns and then to change and shift our behaviors and really manifest the life that we want to live. So, vision boards are awesome. I love them. And something that I do that's a little bit special and a little bit different is I do evidence boards. So, evidence boards are literally just a collage of beautiful things that are in your life, beautiful things that you created already, beautiful moments that happened. And what the mind does is the mind doesn't know the difference between the past and the future. The mind just feels feelings. Just, uh, the mind just looks at things, takes in information, doesn't really know the difference between present and past. And that's also why we get triggered. Life hack. So, what we want to do is we want to leverage that as instead of a trauma story, that we can use that actually as an inspiration story because the mind doesn't know the difference of time. So that means if you have a picture of something that you want to create and you have a picture right next to it of something you already created, the mind doesn't see a difference between them. The mind gets equally excited about them. And the mind also believes that they're equally doable because something that's in your past is obviously doable because it happened already. So you did it. It was diddable. It was diddable. So the diddableness and the doableness, that's what we want to create. We want to be able to look at this life that we want to have for ourselves. It's not a faraway dream, but actually something really, really, really capable and empowering and possible. So, what I wanted to talk about, or what I wanted to empower y'all with, is thinking about what do you want to create for this next year, this next quarter. You can make it for the next month ahead. You can make it for the next year ahead. You can make it just a general in life what you'd want to create. I love doing it either every 6 months or every year. So I have a clear timeline and I can get really, really specific. Some things that are important with vision boards is to make sure that you are using every picture that inspires you or empowers you, that you have a visceral reaction from each picture. You want to sprinkle it with words or mantras or things that really help you step into the power, the energy that you want to be in. So if that's your queenliness, if that's relationship and partnership, if that's abundance, whatever it is, just kind of place it in different parts. What I also do is I figure out what I want. What do I want? Because that's the most important question in the whole world is what do you want? And I write out a list before of like, what do I want to create in my life? What experiences do I want to have? And it can be as big as I want this, beautiful partnership, and as small as I want to never set my bed. I just don't like making my bed. I want my bed to be clean when I walk into the room. So you're writing out a list of all your desires and have fun with it. Help that kind of celebrate them. Help while you're writing out that list, not turn it into a shame story that you'll never get it. But this is the universe. It's a genie. It can grant all wishes. What are your desires that you'd like? Once you have that list of these are all the things I want, I also write into like, what are the main themes here? What are those big words? Is it abundance? Is it stepping into your power? Is it being open to opportunity? You're going to look at the desires and you're going to have a general sense of, I would have to do X in order to create this. I would have to be who in order to create this. I might have to be in my queen energy. I might have to be in a maiden energy or a soft energy. I might have to be in a super disciplined energy. There can be different energies that you need to step into. So writing those out as well. And then what you're going to do is you're going to peruse through your phone, finding beautiful pictures that you already have that bring you so much joy and happiness. Maybe there's a moment in your life where you said yes to an event or an experience that you usually say no to, and you had the best time ever, and you have a picture from that event. And that taught you to step out of your comfort zone, or that taught you that good things happen when you just let things flow. Whatever it was, you collect some pictures. You want about 40% of your vision board to be evidence and 60% to be things you want to bring in. So you're bringing in those pictures. And then I like using unsplash.com. It's like a stock photo shoot. And I'll collect images of those that represent as much as I can the desires. So you're really wanting to stack your desires. So for example, I want to make a lot of money. I want to use money for these things. So I'm going to make a picture of a beautiful home that's clean, because that to me represents that I can afford a beautiful home and I can afford somebody to come in and to clean it every day. And it just looks so gorgeous and it looks like such a place that I'd love to create my career in. So you want to stack those desires. Then, once you create that, make a collage where you're really mixing it up, mixing it in, so they're all in it together. So the brain again doesn't know the difference. And lastly, and this is the most important part, is you're going to put it as your phone background or as your computer background. Because what's going to happen is that we are on our screens all the time, every day. And you're going to leverage that because it's subconscious filtering going through your brain all day of what you want, what you're creating. And it's so subtle. You're going to like basically zone it out at one point, and every day it's going to go into your mind 100 times a day, a couple hundred times a day, depending on how often you're looking at a screen. And yeah, I'm really excited for what you guys create. Welcome to link yours down. I use Canva to create mine. That's a great one for templates. And I love, 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 love looking, like really looking at my vision board in December from the year before and just seeing what was created, how it was created. And usually by September, I noticed that most of the images have come true already. And by December, they have come true in multiple ways. So it's awesome. I love it. It's not for teenagers or teeny boppers. It's really dangerously accurate. So just be careful when you do it. I warn all my clients and students, they come true. So be careful what you wish for. And yeah, really exciting. All right. Have a great day, everybody.